Streaming. I have started the Monster Hunter stream. Twitch Mixer, YouTube for me. Not dry. We'll play some Fortnite in a bit. Don't trip. You know, you should check out my stream, see if it's all working good. You know, my buddy's playing fucking Monster Hunter with 15 viewers. He uses like really good shit. What up? Hello? Yeah, your voice is still kind of coming through the stream. Let me see if I make... No, it's video. Speakers, Logitech. Microphone. Yeah, so why is it still coming through the stream? Alright, just be careful. Talk about. Have my boss added now. He can pop in. Pop into my stream. Alright, so I got a couple of things done here last night. I have an expedition to do. And I have to sight every monster in that area. Kind of annoying. Still don't have enough money to make this other piece. And I need one Madrigos gem. I know it's rare as hell. What's the special ammo that they... Holy shit. Oh, there's a Kieran weapon for this. Rekt. Okay, so can't really upgrade to make shit yet. What's up? Paolumu. That can't be the same as the other one, is it? Is it Paolumu with Lagania shit? And yeah, Lagania plate. Good luck. Wow, my bone tree can go to like damn near the second highest level. Alright, well, River and Leaf Katana can damn near upgrade that because I have the Rathian plate. Damn near do this soon too. What do I need for the next Black Steel upgrade? Fire Cell Stone and Fulcrum Ore. Full Steel Ore. Probably from the next place I'm at. I'm wondering if I should try upgrading some armor. Oh man, I have a ton of shit. Oh no, I cannot. You need 20 advanced armor spears. Holy shit. Oh, you can do them with one. I can use an armor spear to upgrade it, but what does that do? Oh, you have to use all those to make it a certain level? Oh, and it means that's cool. I'll do that later, once I decide what armor I really want to level. Fuck it. Okay, well, do I have enough items? Yeah. I don't think any of my shit can do blast coating. Little blasty blast. No quests have been posted. Alright, if there's no SOSs, I need to leave this fucking area. Yeah, I have all these investigations. Wow, Pink Rathian. There's another Pink Rathian quest. So this isn't even a quest, it's just like I gotta go out here and... two more monsters I need to find. That's the best feeling when dude's shooting you in the back and you turn and blast him. He might have been weaker, or didn't have full shield or something. He had like well, maybe it was just bad. Yeah, I added you to my host list on Twitch, so whenever I'm offline and you're streaming, it'll automatically link your channel to mine.
It all makes sense now. Get those legs moving. You've got monster hunting to do.
Monster hunting to do. Where's the footprints? This entire expedition is just gonna be...
There! Nergigante's trail!
Nice. No. No, what happened? Oh, dude. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, pieces of shit. Dude, what is wrong with these kids? Oh my god. Is there any monster tracks in this area? Oh shit. Lava monster? That's not good. At least my armor has good resistance against fire. Oh my god. Gotta run. Holy shit. Alright, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Spotted this monster, I need one more. Yeah, the boobs. Yeah, they're the goat. Alright, I need to let this guy go. Go.
Nergigante has been here. We're on the right track.
Alright, how do I find... Oh. Oh, finally, cool drink. Alright, I think I need one more monster. Oh, I can't go through there? Well, I can't go through here either. Or I can't crawl under there? No. Weird. Can I come through this way? Mitchell's calling Skype.
I tried calling him earlier, but...
Dude, am I gonna have to go in that fire? I can't climb up there? What the fuck? This is weird. Oh yeah, hell yeah, good shit, I need all those. So... Man, we gotta somehow get Mitchell in here. Wow! They run that fucking far? Oh my god. Fuck off. Dragonite ore. I need that fulcrum ore. There we go. Carbolite. Nice. Alright, I think I got everything. Oh no. Holy shit. Look, that looks like that smooth guy. Oh god, he drops fire bombs. No, that is the motherfucking... Okay, we're gonna run. Alright, I sighted all the monsters. I can't move.
Bruh. Oh my god, bro. You had no skill like that. You're a fag, bro. Fucking fag.
Found something rare. Fire cell stone, nice. I'm hearing a guy right now. I swear. What the hell is this? No, I don't even know if he joined. His Skype is fucking up for him on Xbox. Yeah, I know. He tries to say he joined, like he's trying to join, but then he leaves because Skype's fucking up on Xbox. It's like automatically making him leave. Yeah, so he's calling again. I'm gonna try to join his shit on Skype. Alright. Yo, what up? Can you invite Sean? I don't invite you and just you're already there and I just call it, you know. Well, remember it was doing that before. Well, we don't specifically call you, it just, you know, it calls everyone that it's attached to. So, I don't know, hopefully it fixes itself. Damn, I can't hold shit anymore. That's not who I want to fight. Y'all want to fight too? That's bullshit. Where am I supposed to find this animal? Alright, this is ridiculous. Search for evidence of Nergigante. How? This doesn't make any sense. God, am I... Hello? Oh, Nergigante.
What was Nergigante doing
Nice.
here?
Nice.
Well, what matters is we're hot on its tail.
Did you find it? Then let's head back to
Woo!
Astera.
All right. Oh. It says I'm playing Fortnite. Hello, Mitchell? Yo. What up? Mitchell said he was gonna add you and then like left. I don't know where he is. And then he did this big thing saying, don't call me on OGs. I'm like, we're not calling you specifically. It's just you're added to the group. So every time we call it, it's gonna call you. Oh, Hunter rank 13. Not bad. Not bad. I'm getting there, Sean. Getting there. Where you at in Fortnite?
Lobby, don't see tab. This goes at 310, 20 bucks.
Yeah, probably made like. No, there's no way it's gonna make like a 3D printer. You know.
Like you can draw it in like hard.
We need to study Nergigante's tracks more. We just don't have enough data yet.
Seems pretty dope. Hold on. No, it's pretty much the same shit, because I go in Xbox Party all the time and can't connect. Same shit. Same shit. Yeah, if you have an Xbox and only that, but if you have a PC, it's the same shit. Skype fucks up for me too. Same shit. Yeah, Sean told me today. I didn't even know. I heard people before were speculating the race like they always do, and of course it was a white kid. No, well, it's the same shit like when people see like a shooting in Chicago or a gang violent death and they're all like, well, you speculate the race, or a cop killed a dude, you know, they speculate the race and they're like, oh, you know, he's probably black. It's the same shit, it's just so you're just looking at... Oh my god. I thought it was 7. 17? Jesus Christ. I got... Yeah, I agree. I agree. What they're gonna do is, unfortunately, well, he's in Florida. I think they have the death penalty there. He'll get it. But the way we do death penalties is stupid because they hold the guy for like a year, you know.
Dude, Dylan Roof is still alive.
Mhm.
That's all you gotta look at. Dylan, remember the guy who shot that guy?
Yeah.
At church? He's still fucking oxygen.
Yeah, they put him on. What they do is, if you get on death row, some of those dudes will be on death row for years, you know, before they kill him. And even then, when they kill him, it's like they now use like the injections, which all this shit costs money, and it costs taxpayers money.
Dude, 3 ways. Firing squad, or the fucking gallows. I don't...
They don't want to do that because it's, you know, they'll still consider it inhumane and shit like that. I mean, as long as they get rid of them with minimal cost, to me, my thing is like, you can still, my thing is just, it's one thing if you kill them, like, with the injection, I'm fine with that, but just don't hold them on death row for 2-3 years off of our tax dollars. Come on now.
I'm fine with that. See how many people there. I agree to make enough, but I disagree that the injection costs way too much fucking money. You have to go on and search all those backpacks.
Well, yeah, either way, it's gonna cost money to do it. You know, like, I mean, you used to have, because they want to do it humane, because it's still technically illegal for us. Well, I mean, you can with the way they do it, because it's like but it's like at the same, yeah, you can, but at the same time, it's like we want to be better than them. We don't want to just hold ourselves and be just as bad as them and shit. Like, you know, Saddam, he got a hanging, because that's a different type of country. They don't give a fuck. They'll just rope and hang him, and they televised like him being hanged. And well, they're also a country with they don't have nearly as much resources or funding as we do. And you also have to remember, Mitchell, it's really fucked up, because a lot of the times, like, when they hold them, it's our tax dollars, but if they hold them in a private sector prisons, which a lot more people are doing the private prison shit, you know what I mean, then it's not our money, you know what I mean, it's like the private prison system. But then people don't like that, because then they get away with using them for slave labor, which I don't agree with. Like, if you want to use them for labor that will generate money for all of us, not just for your fucking private prison company. You're using slave labor and generating money for you, for a person that should be locked up. Should, but he shouldn't be generating money for your fucking shitty corporation bullshit money that you hold. You know what I mean? He should be generating money to our tax dollars. Yeah. They have to, like OJ. Or what are you talking about? Well, they have to in terms of the law, in terms of like the laws they set up. Because once they do that, once they go out of that, then it's like it sets us up for a whole bunch of different shit. With them, I kind of agree. Like, well, because it sets us up for like, you know, we take away like all the treating people humanely out of shit, even if he is a criminal, which I agree. Like, I mean, we shouldn't necessarily coddle him or anything like that. My thing is just like, don't make me pay for it. If you want to hold his ass, or if you want to execute him and it costs a different amount of money, don't make the taxpayers pay for this piece of shit. I agree with that. You know, like, get rid of him in a way where it's not gonna cost me fucking money. That's my thing. Like, yeah, but they shouldn't cut your hand off. Like, mm-hmm. See, but then like when they do, it opens it up for a bunch of litigation and lawyer bullshit. Well, what it'll do is even more people will get off with that, because then they'll be having to treat everything as separately, everything is special, and then lawyers will come in with their lying ass bullshit and try to make a sympathy case, and then they'll compare and contrast every motherfucking criminal, trying to get him off because this and that. Like, no, fuck all that, fuck you, because them lying ass lawyers know the law like really well, and they know the law to the point where they can know a dude is fucking guilty, but it's their job to defend him because he's pleading innocent. Like, you know he's guilty, but at the same time it's your job, you know. You can only suggest like, hey, you know, your case looks very bad, you might want to, you know, just give up. They do tell them that, but then they don't give up. Oh, investigation at oh. Azure Rathalos. Azure. Alright, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's. Oh, he's just a misgruntled kid and he didn't know. Gun. It's single shot. No. Yeah, but it's still single shot. It's still single shot. It's the same thing as people putting an. It's still the same. People can put drum barrels on pistols, or what about the Glock fucking, like they can get extended mags on anything. You know what I mean? You can get a 30-round clip on a pistol. You can. The gun isn't the problem. Like, if people were more inclined, like, just look at the shit that Donald Trump proposed about, like, you know, the food stamps and shit. If people were so adamant about, like, arguing over that and trying to find a fix for that, when trying to find a fix for this gun shit, they could have already solved it. But it's just people are like, so, like, when it comes to those guns and shit too, they're so like, they stand where they stand, and that's fucking it. Same with the food stamp shit too. Like, a lot of them just, they stand where they stand, and that's it. Half of them have never had know what it's like to go without. You know, you have those people who don't know what it's like to go without, and are just like, work, and you should work. And I agree. Like, if you're able-bodied and you can work, you should get your ass out and make your own money. Sure, but not everyone has that chance. There are like different situations for every person. So. No. We don't need to disarm in America, but it's like, all right, for you and me, if they put in a little bit more screenings, we would still pass, and most people would still pass, and most law-abiding citizens who have a gun by the law would already pass, and they would keep their weapon. It's not like they're gonna take your weapon. I'm thinking they should need to screen. They will, for one, need to screen these motherfuckers for like psychiatric shit. You know, if you have like any mental history, you shouldn't have a gun. Period. You know what I mean? Like, nah, that's not, or like, you know, shit like that. Now, a parent not locking up their shit well, and then the kid does that and goes and does that, and I think if that gun was owned by that parent legally, then the parent should also face some type of consequences too. It's like, you didn't lock up your weapon enough, so your kid can just go get this, bring it to school, and commit these atrocities. Your kid should get hit with the hammer, but the parent, who was the owner, registered owner, yeah, if you're the registered owner of that weapon, and like in most of these cases with these little fucking brats, they're just taking their parents' weapons. They can't afford a weapon. But did he have it? Was that his own weapon? I doubt it. Like usually, well with that they need to do more screenings. Like I'm down for more screenings. Like no, I don't think you should disarm. That's like ridiculous. But make more screenings for people trying to get them, law-abiding citizens. Like most law-abiding citizens, we're already within the law. We're not gonna be like, oh, we don't want to take an additional mental health screening. Like sure, I'll do that if that'll create more lock on these crazy motherfuckers who just grab a weapon and shoot them, a bunch of people, and then try to shoot. What's interesting about him is he didn't kill himself. Him or Dylan Roof. Usually those motherfuckers will be like that one dude who was like, oh, I'm not getting pussy, but I have a BMW. Let me shoot all these women and then shoot myself. Like, yeah, you take yourself out. But like these other motherfuckers, yeah, they didn't take themselves out. Like they should be hit with some shit, obviously, the full force of the law, and their parents should be held accountable. Well, he was going too hard. Pro tip is you keep like one bullet. Yeah, you're a piece of shit. Pro tip is you keep one bullet for yourself on the side. You piece of shit. Yeah. I just hate how it creates all this like media fucking. And no cops saw. Well, that's the kids' fault. They have new things now in social media where if a person is doing that, you can flag their post. And police have actually, multiple times, police have showed up on people and grabbed them and detained them for social media, because now this is how important it is. Like if you see people with posts like that, you can specifically report them as like psychiatric type shit. You can, like, not offensive, but like you can report the post as like, this is a danger, he's making dangerous shit like this and that, and if he gets enough, then yeah, cops are gonna come down on his ass, which they should have. But I'm thinking a lot of those kids might have saw that shit and just didn't think twice. So now hopefully this creates a culture of people thinking twice about that Facebook shit. And you know, yeah, it is, but it's still a corporate holiday for corporate money. But yeah, it's still fucked up either way. Yeah, it's true. Well, little Sarah might have just got blasted. Standing in. Didn't think ahead. Like, realistically, you're supposed to take one bullet out and keep that bullet, and then when you're out, put it in the chamber and off yourself, like the piece of shit you are. Now since you didn't do it, now we gotta do all this bullshit, spend all this money on courts and hearings, lawyers, and put your ass on death row. Yeah, what an idiot. And my thing is like, alright, so he lived in Florida. Florida has like the gun laws where you can get, well, we can all get AR-15s. And, the thing about it is like, people are trying to, if you do, but not if you buy it from a private gun seller. Like if you and me were to sell a gun, they skip the 72-hour wait period. All we have to do is retain their information for a couple of years, like their license number and shit like that, the transaction in writing. That's all like you do when you buy it from a private seller. That's why people usually go to gun shows and they get their AR-15s from there, because they don't have to wait, you know. And then it's not the same rules and shit. So they should up those. They should up, like, anybody trying to get those weapons, they should put them in the database. Like all those high... No, they can't do that, and they can't take them away, but it's just like you need to set up more rules for private sellers, or if like a private seller is going to sell a gun, maybe it has to input that information through like your state police website, and then every weapon that's considered like a bigger weapon, like any ARs or anything like that, then they should have their own separate database to compile all that, you know, because they already have it on file. And it's not the same thing. Like, you're not going to have like unregistered ARs. Those are registered. Most of these people that are committing these atrocities, they're not like the gangsters. They're not getting an unregistered gun. They're using a gun that they personally own or their parents that is registered. So that's my thing. Like, it's not like a big deal if you guys just stop calmly and think about it together and not either go, oh, all guns need to disappear, or just even on the side of people for guns, they'll just like, don't take my guns away, you know, and then they'll redirect. They don't want to look at this situation like, look, this is a bad situation. We do need to work to reform this on both sides together. They'll just be like, well, look at Chicago. Well, they'll deflect, and that doesn't help either side of the argument. They'll be like, look at Chicago and it's bad. And it's like, yeah, Chicago's bad, but it's all in one area. One gangbanger shooting another gangbanger doesn't do anything but help you. You know what I mean? Like one gangbanger killing another. Sure, when they kill innocent people or stray bullets, that happens. But which is considered the worst atrocity? You know, like one person getting shot from a stray bullet in a gang-banging neighborhood, or 17 people getting killed, 12 fucking getting injured in a school. Like, obviously, the school is way fucking worse. So, they need to stop. Like, people on the right side of the guns who are for guns and NRA and all that shit need to stop, like, acting like this is just, like, fine, or we'll get over it, and then, oh, well, look at Chicago, look at the gangbangers, you need to look at them before you look at us. And like, no, we need to look at both. And to be honest, the side that's the worst is the side of these kids having registered legal firearms, going into an area densely populated and blasting a bunch of people. The gangbanger might come try to rob another gangbanger, and he might shoot a stray bullet that'll hit someone innocent, and that's bad too. But you know, one life getting taken away is bad, but like 12 lives, you know what I mean? Obviously that 17 plus 12 injured, that's obviously way worse, you know. From another kid, not a gangbanger, just like a disgruntled, mentally inept fucker. You know what I mean? The gangbangers is different situations. They're raised in an area where they half the time don't know any better. They don't have father figures. Like, these kids have fathers. They're raised good. They have everything they could ask for in their kids' lives, and they still are unhappy because they're not, whether or not they're not getting someone to talk to if their parents are working all the time for whatever reason. But you know what I mean? The gangbanger reason is obviously, like, a lot of the time still bad, but it's situational. That's fucked. Yeah, scarred for life. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is the thing. I'm interested to see, like, RJ's like the far left. I'm interested to see what his take is. Do you want? Because RJ usually doesn't agree with a full gun ban, and he knows that's unrealistic. But he does agree on, like we both talked about it, more stricter regulations, which I agree too. Like, I'm a taxpayer. Yeah, but I'm saying overall, because this is beyond him. These always cause discussions for months and months afterwards. But like, people need to just work with each other. You can't. It's not. It's unrealistic to say, oh, we're gonna ban all guns at this point in time in America because of our history and because there's so many unregistered ones. But it's also unrealistic on the side, like, oh, I don't want to ban guns, but I think our regulations are fine. Look at Chicago. Like, stop doing that and stop taking a completely different situation, like niggas in the hood, fucking densely populated in the hood and don't know any better, versus a kid who had everything fucking handed to him and still was like, oh, I'm mad because they kicked me out of school. And instead of finding a new school easily, how fucking easy is that? Tons of people get kicked out of fucking school, and that ain't fucking new. Tons of people go back. If you want to go back, you just go to another fucking school. And whatever you get kicked out for, you probably deserve that shit. They don't just kick. These kids need. Yeah. Yeah, but they don't want to do that because whoever wants, but well, and even then they're kids too. They're kids too. By doing that, you can also fuck them up too. You don't want to do any of that. Like, if we were gonna take them out and shoot them in the face, government-wise, I would agree with that. Wow, Drew, you still in here? No, Drew's probably not even in my stream anymore. What? Yeah, for the people that want it, but we can't at the same time just like, we have to be better than these pieces of shit,
But how does that make us worse?
Hmm?
No, it doesn't really make us worse than him by beating him to death. Does that make us worse than him?
Because it's more of like, no, but it's more of like, takes us back to an archaic age where, like, look at the countries that still do that. Every country that still does that, we would consider as America archaic. And it's more stems against, like, countries that are willing to do that lose, but countries that are willing to do that lose more on, the countries that do that have terrible policies for women. They, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, no, yeah, but it would be like, I know, but it's Well, there's a specific, you know, just like how we have that amendment, like every man created equal, blah blah blah. But no, it's the same for like the jail. Like every man's record, like has a right. You know, you have a right to a trial of your peers, shit like that. So if they change that, it's gonna fuck up the entire justice thing, and the justice system's already fucked. But like we should keep that. Like you can have a trial for him. We know he's guilty, but we'll just do a trial to do it. What I don't think they should do is just keep him alive off of our money. That's my thing. I mean, you know, my thing is like with no, yeah, I mean, I kind of agree, but at the same time, I just don't want our taxpayers to spend money on that shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to do that, that's good too. Or if you still want to put them on death row and whatever, but we shouldn't be having to fit the bill. You should start doing that privatized. Like, give them to a private prison, let them, you know, take care of all that. They're paying out of their money to do it. You know, they already make enough money anyway, and then just let them kill the motherfucker. Who gives a shit? You know, like, but don't make it like we have to fit the bill. You already fit. But even then, like, to be honest, I'd rather fit the bill for something like that than fit the bill for like the people shitting, taking advantage of like other government funding systems. Like, there's a whole thing now with you've seen the food stamp policy now that Donald Trump's trying to implement, trying to go back to like the 1950s. So apparently what he's trying to do is take a percentage out of everyone's like shit and give them like government sponsored meals. And by that I mean the government will pick basically what your vegetables, your canned vegetables, like fucking condensed dry milk, which is all terrible, let's be honest. They're trying to do that because they're trying to like obviously cut costs, and they're trying to scapegoat and saying like a lot of people are taking advantage of the system, and they've done like research, and they said only 3 to 5% of people take advantage of that government assistance thing. Like all the people making like a big deal, like they're getting
Nergigante has been here.
They're getting the figure by like any like real statistics they can. Like they catch some of these like sly convenience stores owned by Arabs in the hood, and what the Arabs will do is they'll take their food stamp money and charge them more, but they'll let them get like items like cigarettes, alcohol, beer. Those that they catch, yeah, that's what they're taking it from. Or people that are that they can find documented that are taking advantage of it, like may have a job but still apply for food stamps, or you know may have another source of income that's real, not like a cash only, but like a real job, and they're still taking advantage. Or like I said, they got a lot of people like out of the, it's only 3 to 5%, but most of them are like those convenience store motherfuckers in the hood, and they'll just charge people more on their food stamp card and give them cigarettes and alcohol. Those motherfuckers, yeah, they should be held accountable. But like if you think about food stamp fraud, a lot of people, they're not making sense in their arguments. The people that say they're not for, because they're like, oh, they're buying shit they don't need, like junk food and shit like that. Like that's fine. They do, but I think that's fine because like they're only allowed a certain amount of money. If they want to spend that shit on bullshit food and shitty food, guess what? They're not getting another fucking $200 that week. They're gonna have to live with that shit. But I think the people in these Arabs in these fucking convenience stores, which are like taking their money and giving them alcohol, beer, drugs, they're the ones they need to get. They're the ones they need to fucking get. Like the people, if you want to buy Doritos and not buy any real food on your shit, it's not like it's gonna come back. You made your decision. That's what you gotta live on for the month. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If they make a bad decision, they're not getting any more food stamp money. Like, why are you mad at a person buying fucking Dorito? Like, you know, a lot of the people in those things will complain, like, oh, they're buying Doritos and they're buying junk food. But it's like, they're not getting that money back. That's their money, whatever. If they're spending it on food, first of all, my thing, if you're spending it on food, whether it's fucking candy or chips or whatever, you're not getting it back. But yeah, these motherfuckers that are deliberately taking their money and letting them buy drugs, cigarettes, alcohol, fuck them. They need to be held accountable. They need to definitely be held accountable. I can't say I agree with Donald Trump's plan, because if you remember like how public aid was back in the day, that's how it was. Like they would give you a box and it would be government sanctioned food. What they're trying to do is take a certain percentage out of your food stamp card and give you mandatory government sanctioned foods. And the food is terrible. It's canned fucking vegetables, which are terrible. You know what I mean? Like we all know. But most like comparing to fresh vegetables, like canned vegetables are nowhere near. And like let's be honest, dry milk. Let's just be honest about it. You know, dry milk is fucking terrible for anyone. And some of them, and some of them have like babies. You know, well a lot of them like that have kids. That's what they're getting it for. And a lot of them, it just sucks that like for the few people taking advantage of it, those other people that don't, they ruin it for the many. Yeah, but at the same time now we're doing statistics and we're smarter about it. Like people should do their research. It's not like, oh, most people, like Drew thinks like most people are just taking advantage of it. Like no, most people actually need it and they're spending it. 3 to 5%. 3 to 5% that is documented. 3 to 5% that can be documented. And when you think, but when you think of the ones that can't, what kind of food stamp transactions can't be documented? You know what I mean? Like think about it. What kind can't they look up? Well, mainly they're saying not everyone's going to document it, but mainly they're saying like from the convenience stores that they picked up that were doing that, and that's the main thing. Like if people want to spend it on stupid food, other than that, like what drug dealer is going to take food stamp cards for drugs? No one that I know of. So you're not. The only way they were doing it was they were going to these convenience stores that these Arabs made, and they're specifically located in the hood. They know people use EBT. They have EBT or whatever food stamps on their doors that they accept them, and they're literally getting these guys to come in, charging them like damn near double and letting them buy alcohol and for their shit. Those are the ones that can be documented. But the ones that can't be documented, it's like what they find the random odd drug dealer that takes food stamps? Come on now. You know that ain't realistic. You know, mainly people are just mad because they see people like, you know, I can understand if someone has a food stamp card and then like has a car or whatever and this and that, you know, but at the same time they did get it allotted from the government from their like perceived amount of money. And a lot of those cars, people are thinking like these motherfuckers on food stamps have a fully paid off car. Hell no, they lease that shit and are getting raped for the next 5 years. Because when you don't have good credit, they charge you more. They give you more money you have to pay per month, or some even make you pay every 2 weeks. Like, they don't make you pay a note a month. It's like every 2 weeks you're paying. So, like, they're getting screwed anyway. I'm not worried about that. It's just people are just mad because they're working and see people trying to, in little ways, take advantage. But the biggest ways that I've seen taking advantage were these convenience stores letting them buy drugs. You know? I don't, like, yeah, as long as you're buying food, whatever. You know, that's none of my business. You're spending it how it's supposed to be spent, and if you buy something that I think is stupid, if you want to buy some candy or some shit, I might think that's stupid, but I'm going to think, hey, you're spending the only money you're getting for the entire month on that, and that's on you. That's you. Yeah, but just... yeah, they're buying drugs. Yeah, like if they're, and the only way they can get drugs, if you think about it, is two ways. One, if a drug dealer accepts a food stamp card, not gonna happen. Let's be honest, not gonna happen. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Some of them would, but usually they don't, because usually a real drug dealer is trying to make his money back so he can re-up on the next shipment. He knows getting a food stamp card ain't gonna do nothing for him to re-up. You know what I mean? So usually that's not the case. What it is hey, a lot of these usually Arab convenience store owners are just letting them take their card. They're charging them more, and they're letting them buy alcohol and cigarettes. When he was he in the
when they're at the barbecue and they're at the table, the boys played their game real quick. Remember that shit?
yeah, with the gay dude, like I ain't gay.
And all of a sudden he puts in these big ass boxes of toothpicks. Yo, Harriet they don't look at him like, what the fuck? He's like, oh well mama, he's like, you know
Oh
mama
yeah,
said I can't put that
that
on
was the
the
dude who
table.
just got out the pan.
Yeah. And he starts moving them with his teeth. He's like, ew.
Well,
That shit is so funny, dude. I gotta see that movie.
so I was talking to this one chick from this other chick from work, and the one I was talking to, then Jordash got mad at me because she had like a man. Remember I told you she was in like this open,
Why would
relationship
Jordache
with,
get mad at you?
because Jordash believes in the principle that I should mess with a girl without a man, even if they're in an open relationship and it's fine. He just believes that principle, so he believes I should have been dry. But either way,
Judgment, Jordan.
so she came back to me like all feeling some type of way. It's Valentine's Day. So I asked her what was wrong. She was like, "Yeah, man." She was like, "My man got like another chick pregnant," and I was like, "Oh, that's so bad. But I was smiling so wide inside because I know that gives me, now that was my only thing about her. Like, if she kind of had a dude that she was fucking with, now she all hurt because her, whatever, basketball playing. She was like, oh, he's stylish, he works out, and he's talking his ass up, and then up cheated on, or nothing cheat on you, but went outside and got another chick. So now I'm in there with that, but then
has it for Nergigante evidence. Let's report back to the ecological research team. I think we have enough data on Nergigante now. Want to report to ecological research?
More importantly,
Over here.
Mm-hmm.
And listen up.
This is it. Us versus Nergigante, the Elder Dragon that feeds on Elder Dragons.
Right.
Hey, partner! Nothing can stop us. Nergigante. The only one who wants to find Zora Magdaros more than we do.
Ah, you made it. On time, too. I like that. Well, look who's still with us. So we have elder dragons eating other elder dragons. Wonderful. That clears some things up.
Yeah. We weren't looking at the big picture. Until we came to the new world, how could we know?
Nergi Gante came here looking for a feast. And he made a real mess of the local ecosystem in the process.
Theory's good.
Now that the problem child's been put to bed, the other elder dragons should revert to their usual behavior. You did good. So, you ready to go? What's wrong?
No, there's a piece of the puzzle missing. How did this area end up becoming such a hotbed of energy in the first place? Enough energy to lure in a menace like that and convince it to switch habitats doesn't just naturally happen.
What have we here?
All right, gather around. Let's get council underway. As you all know, when Nergigante descended into the Elders, being that Nergigante feeds on elder dragons, you can imagine that every monster in the recess got spooked. Initially, I thought we could nip this problem in the bud. Despite our best efforts, the situation has...
Now we're coming across elder dragon tracks left and right. In the forest, among the wilds, our team has managed to attribute the track emphasis on so far.
Many of you have crossed paths with elder dragons in the old world, and you know what dangerous but no matter the danger, we have to seize upon this opportunity. We'd be fools not to.
Finally!
Yeah, all right. First thing, we need to track down these beasts and pinpoint their exact locations. So I've decided to split you into 3 groups. Field team leader, you'll be heading up the ancient forest investigation. And the Wildspire Waste, that one's yours. As for the Rotten Vale, we'll be needing the 3rd Fleet's help. I'll leave it up to these delegates to decide how to use the field team. Lastly, don't forget to relay your findings to the Ecological Research Team once you've gathered enough evidence. Everyone clear? All right. Dismissed.
Now you're talking. Well, there it is. See ya.
If the Elder Dragons aren't showing any signs of settling down, then we'll have to look into it. We're on the hunt! Oh!
About to hop on some Fortnite in a bit. Give me a sec. Well, are we gonna play Fortnite? It doesn't look like it. Alright, I'll just keep playing Monster. I'm gonna just stay in Monster Hunter. All I'll say is I'll just say one thing, and one thing only is like, yeah, we can definitely come to agreement about the AR-15 thing, because I can see your point. Like, I can see both like points, but when we have a thing, RJ, where you're just like, you either agree with everything I'm saying or you're a piece of shit, we'll never come to any type of understanding with each other. You know what I mean? Like, it'll just be the same shit every time. Another school shooting, let's argue, nothing gets solved. You know what I mean? Like, nothing gets fucking solved. That's what I'm saying. They don't do standardization. No, but they don't do any type of like updating they don't do updating like how we get weapons. They should update how people get these weapons and like mental checks for people, like if you have any mental history. I'll agree. I'll completely agree. I was telling Mitchell, like, I think we should have a better standardization on how we get weapons. on shit.
90% of America probably doesn't want to see even. Like, that's an insanely high fucking number.
Yeah, it is.
That's what Obama said. Like, it's a bad day when America actually agrees on something and they still don't pass fucking legislation. Just like that's it was about
Just about changing background checks, which I was saying earlier.
making it harder to take.
And I agree. Yeah, we all agree on that because we're all like law-abiding citizens. We're all like, how would that hurt me? Like, I want more standardization of how we check and how we give these people these weapons. I believe that we need better background checks, and we need to do away with the private gun sellers. You can skip your background check and skip your 72 wait period. Yeah. Well, and you can skip the wait periods and all that. There shouldn't be any skips of any wait periods or documentation.
There's all kinds of crazy shit that they're able to get on the black market. Like,
These aren't the guns, but yeah, that is ridiculous. Well, the minigun thing, that's fucking raw RPG. That I don't see how they would they buy the gun without the rocket? How would that work? That's retarded. I agree completely. Like, that's retarded. The AR-15 argument, yeah, we can like restrict those and we can do away with those too. Well, realistically, the best defense is a shotgun.
Hey.
Realistically, like, yeah, the best home defense, even come at me with anything, a shotgun is better than an AR. Shotgun, you shouldn't need it. You shouldn't need an AR. There's no need or necessarily home defense for an AR at all. I agree. A shotgun and a pistol. That's true. That's true. But you don't need nothing more than a shotgun and a pistol for your home defense.
Full steam ahead!
Hell no. Yeah, those arguments are idiots. Those are idiot arguments. When I want to protect myself, yeah. Saying you want to protect yourself from government, like, nah, there ain't no protecting yourself. There is no protecting yourself from government when Trump just proposed 1.8 billion. Yeah. Trump proposed a 1.8 billion increase until our military defense. There's no fighting our military. Are you fucking serious? He wants 1.8 billion more dollars to go into the military because of the shit he's doing with Kim Jong-un, but then wants to fuck up people's like food stamps and go back to the 50s and give people a box with like condensed milk and canned bullshit. Oh man, this is so good. There's no reason other than just like a, you know, dick measuring vanity shit. I will agree with that. You don't need, but yeah, the only one you don't need an AR-15. I have a lot of guns, especially inherited from my dad and me. I have a lot. I have a whole safe with like 20 weapons, most of them hunting rifles. Yeah. I have more than that. I have a whole safe. Most of them are hunting rifles. Like, most of the shit it's inherited from my dad and was hunting. I have like a double barrel shotgun, 2 regular shotguns, and most hunting rifles, the Smith & Wesson 357, the Smith & Wesson 38 Special, the 4 Magnum, and like a 9, and like a Walther PP, Walther something 9. Diablo's Coil Bender. Agreed. Agreed. Oh, Black Steel Longsword 2. Yeah, it is. You learn that shit. All I'm saying is, like, with people, we'll never get anywhere when we are on that you either agree with me or you're a piece of shit type deal. Like, we have to try to do better. I know, but either way, we have to find some type of, like, ground to talk to a person. I agree with what you're saying. Like, it's not needed. While I personally Well, RJ, it's just like, I agree with you in the notion that we don't need an AR-15. That's completely, like, out of the thing, and it's, like, also... How do you get... What? Kill babies? When was this? Oh, it was Sandy Hook. Yeah, that dude with the assault rifle. Crazy guy. That was the one where he took it from his parent who had it. Yeah, and blasted them. Now it's terrible. Yeah, what a piece of shit. Well, I agree. I can't say I necessarily want them to be banned, but I agree they're not needed. There's nothing way you can say you need an AR-15 in your home, and I agree with that statement. But we need to get to a point where we're not just jumping on people. Like, we need to come to a middle ground to talk to people about these things. Because when you cut them off, there's no, like, even I was open-minded and willing to listen and see and, like, be changed by your argument. But when we go into the, like, you either do this or you're a piece of shit, you completely close, like, all channels of everything. And I think we need to start, like, looking at each other politically, socially, and with this shit, like, we need to seek to understand each person's view. Now, if you're just that guy, like you said, dog, my gun is my dick, I'm a redneck, I'm proud to this and that, then that's obviously he doesn't want to understand. He's not opening his mind to understand another person. But I think if we have two people that are like, hey, I believe in this, but I'm willing to hear your argument, I'm willing to step in your shoes and see what you are actually talking about and feeling, then we'll have more of a middle ground and we'll have more, like, understanding and compassion and empathy for other people. But as long as it's the same as the people at the food stamps when Donald Trump was, and people were like, oh, well, you just need to work, all these people taking advantage of food stamps, and then you look up the statistic and it's very fucking low. It's like these people aren't looking at both sides and putting themselves in another person's shoes. They're just looking at, oh, I saw a person buy steak and Doritos on a link card, I'm mad because I have to work for that. I'm like, that person's not getting that money back that month. If you choose to buy something stupid on a link card, then that's what you have for the month. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We need to just try to talk to people a little bit more instead of just X them out. Yeah. What would bring... Yeah. Well, even then, people are mental. That's another thing too, because in America we throw off this mentally challenged shit where we don't want to hear it. We don't want to understand people with mental issues, and a lot of these guys that are doing that have obvious mental issues. But since we cut support for the mentally ill a while ago, and now we don't talk about it. Like I used to go to like places and I used to like just volunteer to help them out and shit, because I had people in my family with problems and shit too, so I could obviously help. But you just see a lot of people don't want to talk about it. They just don't want to deal with it. Out of sight, out of mind. And that's what's hurting us too, because oh my god, yeah. The Las Vegas guy had to have an assault rifle too, right? Wait, was the Las Vegas shooting with an assault rifle too? It had to be. It had to be. Oh yeah, that was that old dude. Oh, well, they say it was one dude, but do you really think one dude with one semi-shot rifle could just do? Well, multiple even then, you know. Yeah, we won't. Evade extender. A lot of innocent people died, and that's unacceptable. Yeah, that's unacceptable. They're high school. They weren't gonna last anyway. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Marathon. You got 8 people? Did you do the follow train? Oh. Because that's a game a lot of people don't stream, and you have to. A lot of the people who watch Twitch are younger than us. You know what I mean? There are a lot of kids. There are a lot of who actually like watch and follow all these. It'll be on Twitch for like hours just watching people play games. They're younger kids who might not necessarily have the money to buy them. Toby Kadachi plus evade extender. I'm gonna get that. Oh, I can't make it because I don't have the money. Dude, why am I so broke in this game all the time? Did y'all wanna? I don't know if RJ got mad or he's not in the mood. What's up? No, he might have left somewhere. I'm not. There's a bunch of people that join this train, Sean. You eventually get on it if you have the website up and you can see who's the next person in the train. But you have to usually just stream for a while, and then you'll pop in and you'll start to see more people. I love this food. Let me see. I just unlocked a lot of shit in this game, and I've just been so into it. After beating that ridiculous monster, but maybe I should just... All that means is you have Amazon Prime and you linked it with Twitch. I'm Twitch Prime. That's all it is. Yeah, that's all it is. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it with Twitch, and Twitch gives you kind of special offers and free shit. Yeah. Like free skins and shit like that you get, like from Overwatch or, you know, any of those other PC games, you'll get a lot of those. And it gives you a different icon on Twitch. Like when I comment, you'll see like a Prime icon on my shit. And I think with Twitch Prime, it lets you sub maybe to a actual big streamer without paying, something like that. Yeah, but then when your Prime runs out, you know, it disconnects your subscription. But yeah, I think with Prime you get like a discount or something. That's only if you're true. Twitch player. Sean, you wanted to... RJ ain't here. I doubt he'll be playing. He said he wanted to play, but... I don't know. He might have
Working hard?
got really emotional.
Good luck.
RJ... He got really emotional. And I get it. You don't remember the Carlton dance, Sean? Oh, they have that emote? That's cool. Too bad you have to pay real money for it. I'm good. I noticed Fortnite doesn't give you hardly any unlockables for your levels. Hardly any fucking unlockables. It gives you hardly, but that's what I don't like about Fortnite. They need to give us more unlockables through the game without paying. You know what I mean? Like, I'm at level like fucking almost 20 and I didn't get one unlockable. Like, how ridiculous is that? That's just people. So people who like the game, though, think about it. People who like the game, seeing like you're going 20 levels without anything, they're gonna end up buying that shit. That's dumb, because of how hard it is to get a win. It should be levels. It should be based upon your level. You're level 50 and you have one little skin. Like, that's bullshit. Yeah, win. It's a full game.
Keep it together,
already.
okay?
How much is it? I mean, well, it's still very new because there's still only one map, one game mode.
All right.
Search. I gotta search all of these. Speak to the Third Fleet Master. I mean, I can get on, Sean, whenever. If not, I might play something else. See if Lewis is follow train. Wow. Okay. I swear, Mitchell, you want to do Dead Space then, or? If not, it's cool. It is kind of late. You said you were in solo, and duos. Even if we play Fortnite, I'll only told you play like 2 matches, unless I'm having a really good time. I can still get on though. I had like 3 people in my Twitch and Mixer, so I didn't want to leave, but now they seem to have left. Put on my be right back. You what?
Picking up our clothes tomorrow.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
Clothes on Saturday.
Hmm. Wow, hello? Oh, what up? I finally put my Oculus Rift cameras, you know, I mounted them on my, like, fucking, what is this called? The drop ceiling?
Dude, how did you know I was there?
Yeah, so I pulled them through, like, the drop ceiling, the cord, so it's cool, like, they're coming out of the ceiling, the cord, but the cord's not in the way, so it's tight.
Oh my lord.
Wow. Hold on, y'all, I'll be right back. Gotta make a phone call. I'm gonna stay in the Skype.
Good luck. steam ahead!